Hello everyone! I am so excited to be able to do a drawing with you today. I thought it would be a great idea if we created one of my favorite animals, the eagle. The eagle is a symbol of courage, strength, and pride. I thought this would be a great idea because it's so important to remember how proud we are to be part of this strong community. Let's take a look at how we're going to get started. Alright, to get started on my picture, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the beak. Somewhere near the center of my paper, I'm going to begin lightly drawing a straight line that's going towards the side of the paper and curving it down just like that. Then I'm going to go back up and parallel to this line this way. This is the top part of its beak. And I'm going to extend this line a little bit further than here. Then I'm going to start back up at this line, come down towards the mouth line, but go around it with a curved line. From here, I'm going to make another curved rainbow line going up and then down, just like that. We're starting the bottom part of this eagle's beak. I'm going to come down a little bit over here to make a little diagonal line and connect these two. And that's the start of my eagle's beak. I'm going to create a small oval for the nostril and begin my eagle's eye. Eagles, like we said before, are a symbol of bravery and strength, so they usually look a little tough. So the line that I'm going to make for the eyebrow is going to kind of be an S line curving upward. That's going to give it the expression of looking tough or serious. Next, for the eye, I'm going to make a circle that touches the line. I'm not going to keep going up this way because I wouldn't see that because the eyebrow. I'm going to put a little curved line on the side for its eyelid and a pupil right in the center. Awesome. Next, I'm going to start with the head of my eagle. Starting back here, where we started our first line, I'm going to go up and curve down and stop a little bit past the mouth. I'm going to go back up and down, up and down, and you can see my lines aren't perfectly straight, they're curving out a little bit. Now I'm going to come back over to here, and where my head is, I'm going to come down here and finish out this side. Down, up, down, up, and I'm going to go down one more time. Down here, I'm going to be creating a very uneven zigzag line to create the look of ruffled feathers. See how I'm not making them all the same? Some are pointing this way, some are pointing this way, some are smaller while others are larger. This unevenness makes it look more realistic. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and add a background. since Memorial Day is just around the corner, I think I'm going to put a flag. I'm not going to draw directly on top of my eagle, but I'm going to use my imagination and my mind to create the lines behind it. I'm going to start first with the blue square on our flag, down, and then I would come over. See how I took my pencil and created those lines but didn't actually draw them? Perfect. Inside here is where I will make my stars. I practiced for many years how to draw my own stars without making the lines, but if you need to make your stars this way, that's okay too. Great. The next part I'm going to do are the stripes. For this, I'm going to make horizontal lines that are even. The stripes represent the 13 colonies that started in America. I won't be able to fit all of my stripes, but that's okay. I'll just do my best. Here is my drawing that is ready for an outline. Now that we're ready to outline, I'm going to go ahead and choose something that I will use to outline my project. I have colored pencils, crayons, and a Sharpie. You can use whatever you have to outline your project. I will be using a Sharpie today. When I begin, I'm going to make sure that I go nice and slow. The trouble with using a black Sharpie is that if you make a mistake, you're not really going to be able to erase it. You could turn your mistake into something else, but doing your best to do your work slowly is what's going to help you keep it neat. You really want to make sure that you cover every single line that you have. If you forget to trace over something with a dark color, you might lose that detail when you go ahead and color your picture. As you notice, I'm adding some extra details while I use my Sharpie, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. I want to remind you, if I'm going a little too fast for you, you can always stop and redo the video. To color my project, I'm going to be using the colors red, orange, yellow, gray, and blue. You can use any colors you want, especially if you decided to do a different background. To start, I am going to begin with yellow. I'm going to take the yellow to color the eye and the beak. For this video, I'm going to speed up my coloring so that you can get started even faster. Now that I have finished coloring, let's take a look at my piece. I use the color orange to add value to my drawing by creating shadows on the eye and the beak. I also use the color gray to make shadows on the feathers to make them look more realistic. If you don't have a gray crayon, you could use a color pencil or a regular pencil to shade. Once I finished my eagle, I moved on to the background and added my colors. Remember, you don't have to do the same background as me or even use the same colors as me. You are the artist and you get to make those decisions for yourself. That's what makes art so special and unique. I had a great time drawing with you today. I can't wait to see your pictures.